Mr. President said, we're going to be talking about the history of citizenship tests, basically why we have to take it. Well, we don't have to take it, but people who immigrate from this country, if they want to be a citizen of America, they have to take it. What channel?
Nothing.
Okay. So firstly, what is a citizen? A citizen is basically just a person or a subject that belongs to a state, a commonwealth, country. You can look at it a few different ways. You can either be a native citizen or a naturalized citizen. But citizen doesn't just have to mean country. So I'm an American citizen. I'm also a citizen of Kentucky. That makes me a Kentuckian. I live in Madison County, so that makes me a Madisonian. I live in Richmond, that makes me a Richmondite. I don't know if those are actual words or not, but moreover. But the big difference from this slide that you need to get is the difference between native and naturalized citizens. So native means you were born there, so you are automatically a citizen of that place that you were born, okay? So if I was born in England, I would be a citizen of England, even though, no matter how long I lived there or how long I lived in America. If I was born in England, lived there for 2 years, and I've lived here for 30, I'm still a citizen of England until I switch, okay? Naturalized means you can go be a citizen wherever you want to be. So you want to move to Japan and become a Japanese citizen, knock yourself out. I think Japan's pretty cool. What's up, Chandler?
Why do we have to take this test then if we were born here?
Because it's actually a really cool thing to do, and because Mr. President says so. I think that's the big one, though. Like he tells you to, so really the big thing. And then this is a cool video. It covers citizens from all the way from ancient Greece until present. Yeah.
Can
Can you get a picture?
I get up to show?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Alright, moving on. I don't care. Okay, so America. What? Yeah, we're not watching the video right now. America's first citizens. So people have lived in America since I think the early 1700s, maybe even late 1600s, just depending on which country you're looking at. As far as like colonists, obviously Native Americans were here a long time before that. But the first American-born citizens were after September 3rd of 1783. That's when the Revolutionary War ended. So anybody born after that date was automatically an American citizen. Okay. Martin Van Buren was the first president to actually be born in America. So the first 7 were all born elsewhere, most likely England. Funnily enough, though, he didn't speak English as his first language. He spoke Dutch. Which?
Yes, I know that, but like,
What?
where is that from? Who
Dutch?
speaks Dutch? Yeah.
Dutch is from like the Netherlands, Belgium.
Outside the waffles.
Yeah. They got good waffles over there?
Yes, they do.
That's a good point.
What the word on the street is they have some good waffles over in Belgium.
Yeah.
Ask somebody who speaks.
But to add on to that,
There you go.
the Netherlands and Belgium don't even speak Dutch.
What?
Yeah, their languages are French, English, and German.
Languages are just crazy.
They're a little confusing, I know. It's weird. 86% of Americans today were born here. They're native citizens. 14% are naturalized. You can see over on that little chart, kind of how like we dipped in foreign-born citizens into like the 60s and 70s. Does anybody know why that is?
What is it, the 70s?
What was going on during the 60s?
War.
What kind of war? Cold War, right? So we were kind of very skeptical of everybody because we didn't want any communists coming into our country, right? Americans did not like communism. So why do people migrate? The 5 big reasons on why people migrate. Number 1 is actually being jobs. So I think 41% of people that immigrate to America say they're coming for a job because they want a better job opportunity. The second one is education. Roughly 700,000 people in 2022 immigrated to America. That is overwhelmingly for like colleges and universities. 3 is healthcare. We actually rank number 11th in healthcare now. We were number 4 not too long ago.
Oh. Why did we drop so much?
Huh?
Why did we drop so much?
I think it's mainly just trying to catch up from COVID, and like the rest of the world is always advancing, no matter if we stop advancing or slow down. So like, United Kingdom is number 1 in healthcare. They also have free healthcare, which we do not. So, does anybody know the difference between free healthcare and what we have?
We have to pay.
We have to pay for it, but like, what's the advantage of us paying for it?
We get better.
Well, I mean,
We get better doctors.
do we? Cause we're number 11.
Insurance. I don't know.
Insurance,
Lower taxes.
yeah, it's
Look at
lower
America.
taxes. You also have doctors more readily available to you, right? If you go to somewhere that's got a free healthcare system like Canada, you might be waiting like 2 months to see a doctor.
Oh, Lordy.
It's like,
What
you
if
get
you're on your deathbed?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they've got some kind of system for that, but like if you've got a cold and you're like, I need to go see a doctor, you might have to wait a while.
Your cold might just be gone.
It might be. Another one is to reunite with family. So, like if you moved when you were younger, like my stepfather, he was born in England. He moved here when he was 7. But he still has family that lives in England. You know, so we go back and visit sometimes. So that's another reason why people immigrate. And then seeking safety and refuge from like war-torn countries. So like, you see a lot right now. A lot of people are from like the Middle East and Eastern Africa, where there's a lot of war going on. You see them flooding into Eastern Europe, Central Europe, a lot of those places. I think Germany's getting hit really hard right now with immigration. Trying to find places for everybody to go. You also get like political oppression. So like North Korea, people that can leave North Korea generally try to leave because of the dictator, Kim Jong-un. Yeah. Any questions on any of these? No? Alright, cool. Where does everybody come from? So for America's purposes, the number 1 place that immigrants come from is Mexico, okay? It's 24%. As of 2019, there were 44.9 million foreign-born people living in America. Number 2 is India with 6%, China, the Philippines, El Salvador, and so on. So you might know why we get a majority of immigrants from South America and Central America. It is so close. Good. It's also connected by land. People can walk. Right? It is a long walk, but there are people that do it. So like if you're coming from India or China, you gotta take a boat, an airplane. You know, you can't just walk it. Also, people are trying to escape drug cartels, okay? So you might know who that picture is.
I think I do, but I don't know. I think I've seen that guy before. It looks got a
There's a
familiar
Netflix
face.
series about him, probably the most famous.
He's a clown, isn't he?
No,
Jenna, what?
I don't think so.
No,
No?
I'm telling you.
He's from Colombia.
You gotta tell me his name, I'll know him. I was wondering.
His first name is Pablo.
Oh, yeah.
Pablo Escobar. He's probably the most famous drug cartel you've ever heard of.
Is that the one who's also got like the lady?
Yeah, that's
sisters?
nice. It's about
Have you seen that?
The what?
You know, like Gloria from Modern Family? You know?
Yeah.
So she's in a series in Australia. Some kind of drug deal. It's crazy.
Alright.
Crazy stuff goes down.
Alright, so let's rein it back in. We'll keep going here, okay? So the citizenship test, the first idea of it was in 1877. Okay, you had an economist who like understood how immigrants made the economy fluctuate. You know, like if you get a lot of people, there's not gonna be very many job openings. You're gonna have a depression. Okay, so a lot of immigrants is not good for the economy. But so he wanted to filter out idle, vicious, and undesirable aliens. Aliens are just what we call immigrants. It's another name for immigrants. He aimed to reduce immigration by 50% by having people take this test because he assumed a lot of people wouldn't be able to pass it. And this is the test he was wanting to do was just a literacy test of their own language. So if you came from Germany and you speak German, you had to take a test in German and see if you could pass. Yeah. Well,
Is that kind of test we took?
Said that one. They
No,
don't say it's
that was for
ridiculous.
voting rights.
That was
ridiculous. Dumbest test I've ever taken.
I know, it
this
was
is
rigged.
basically the same. But so the test that they have now, for the formal 100 questions test, was first introduced in 1986. It was last revised in 2008. So basically, for the last 16 years, everybody's been taking the same test. People spend years studying for this test. Okay, I mean, like we're probably talking most. I think the average was like 14 months. I saw of people studying and like learning American culture to pass the test. The test emphasizes the founding principles of American democracy, rights and responsibilities of citizens. 1/3 of Native citizens pass the test. And people 45 and under passed at a rate of 19%. So all of you that think, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy, it's not so easy. Did you say Baxter?
What?
Oh.
I
I
said
like
that's
it.
not.
Whoa, no.
I said that's not happy.
I don't know where you got
Good lord.
be rough out of that.
So,
We don't
okay.
talk about
Who
it.
thinks that you could pass the citizenship test right now? Does anybody think, like,
No.
if I handed it to you,
Wait,
you
this
could pass?
Friday we're taking it?
No, like, if I handed it to you right now, you think you could pass it?
No.
No? One person that's it? Okay.
Maybe,
I was supposed to put my hand down, so.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe like above a 50, but that's not.
You gotta get a 60.
Yeah, that's not.
I think I could get like a 59.
Alright, dual citizenship, okay? You can be a
What?
citizen of multiple countries. The picture right there, that's me and me familia. That is Gemma. Everybody, the person that you hear Jenna talk about all the time when she sees me. This little sister on the left. The big tall guy standing in the back is my stepdad. His name's Larry. He's a citizen of the United Kingdom. He's actually getting ready to take the citizenship test to become an American citizen because he gets a tax break. That's the only reason. So you have legal obligations to both countries. You can have more than 2 citizenships, so you could be a citizen of 4 or 5 countries.
So,
Yeah, what's up?
did you Google it? So like if you get in trouble in one country, that also gets you in trouble in the other?
No.
Only in that one?
Yeah, it's like, but they would send you back. So like if you're a citizen of both, you got in trouble in England, you came to America, you could go back to England. The two little ones there, Luke and Gemma, are actually dual citizens. They are twins. They're dual citizens of America and the United Kingdom.
Gemma, this makes me sound like a three.
Gemma is my best.
Lucky
She's
for
my
them.
favorite sixth
It's cool.
grader.
What's up, buddy? Okay.
That's
Um, You can only be a citizen of another country if you're like, so like America has to approve of you being a citizen. Okay. So I don't think America would approve of you going to North Korea and becoming a citizen of both, or China, maybe China. I don't know. It just depends on the relations with, you know, other countries.
So don't go to North Korea and get one.
Right.
They want
Right.
me to
I
settle.
wanna watch it.
Well, I'm just.
Um,
Need to be a dual citizen, like America and North Korea.
No.
I don't think so. No, most people that have dual citizenships are usually in like
Right.
Europe, because the countries are so close.
So I had a teacher where he lived in China and he had to come to America. Like, he had to retake like the test if he wanted to like go back to China and come back to America.
No. Now, once you do it, you're good. So, was he born in America or born in China? Okay.
Hey, do you know Mr. Matuse?
I love Wamba.
Does he have a dual citizenship?
I don't know.
I bet he does.
I bet you could ask him.
Well,
Matuse came to speak to my class in middle school, told us he killed a lion. Loved that man ever since.
Oh.
He's killed a lion before?
Yeah.
he's such a G.
Oh, I didn't.
I thought I saw him in Kroger the other day, but his legs was
Yeah, and he said, not trying to get off topic here, but he said you have two spears when you go kill a lion. He said you have one you throw at it to piss it off, and the other one to kill it.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday,
So-
But just say something about him.
The two say is awesome.
Something
Alright,
about-
let's keep going here. So naturalization process, this is actually very important, okay?
Okay.
If you ever want to be a citizen of another country, or if you are not a citizen of this country and you want to be a citizen of this country, you have to be determined that you're eligible to become a U.S. citizen. To apply for naturalization, basically just fill out a form. You gotta submit your form, pay some money, cause you know, America loves getting people's money. You have to go to any necessary doctor's appointments, so like if you are from, I think a lot of people in Central Africa, it's usually plagued with like Ebola, HIV, a lot of diseases that aren't like super apparent in America. You have to go get vaccines. Basically, like if you get a new pet, this is gonna be a terrible analogy, but if you get a new pet, you have to go get shots, vaccines, stuff like that, so they don't track diseases. Also baby.
Ryan?
Press now.
You also have to do an interview, so basically you
Yeah.
have to go sit down with
You got it.
a customs official and
See him, Ryan.
We're so lucky.
That's weird.
yeah, so you have to go sit down with a customs official, you have to interview, he's probably gonna ask, he or she's probably gonna ask you, be like, why do you wanna come here? Why do you wanna be a citizen? You know, things like that. Then you get a decision on your application, you're either granted, continued, or denied. Granted means you get to come on in, continued means you gotta wait longer, denied means they send you back to where you came from. You have to receive and take the oath of allegiance, and then you're a U.S. citizen.
What's the other?
Can you say?
The oath of allegiance, I'm gonna show you here in a second.
Do we have to do the oath of allegiance?
Were you born in America?
Yeah.
No, this is only for
Pledge
people,
allegiance. Sorry, is that different?
So like if you were, never.
that's pledge allegiance. Chandler, we can,
Yep. I can
okay,
go
so we
back.
can put this up. We can, like, all right, this is the oath of allegiance. Okay, so if you are an
I'm not
immigrant
writing
and you are becoming an American citizen, you have to pledge this.
That's recited. I mean, do I gotta know it by heart?
If you're like
Like
planning
that.
out that I absolutely decided to renounce and endure all allegiance of fidelity
Yeah.
to.
So basically, you gotta say you no longer have any fealty to another nation or country or person.
Dual allegiance, or not dual
You
allegiance.
gotta
dual
support,
citizen.
defend the Constitution.
Hey, man.
You will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. Bear arms on behalf of America, so if America calls you to be in the military, you gotta go. Perform non-combat services in the armed forces. So that's like
Hey, it's fine.
doctor, radio operator, things of that nature. Let's work on national importance under civilian direction, so basically, like if you work construction, things of that nature, okay.
So you have to.
Yes.
When required by law, yeah. It's the same, it's no different for any American citizen though.
Oh, okay, I thought
If
that.
you're, like,
I thought that it was like you have to work a specific job.
no, this is basically just saying if your country calls you to do something, you have to do it. So,
When you start with American citizens that don't work, be like, you gotta do this job.
Well, I mean, the same thing applies.
You know, that's
We
smart.
take this oath is just like part of us. I don't know how to say that.
You're a doctor now.
I don't think it does that. No, I think you have to have some credentials still to be able to work, that job, okay? And then you have to, this is a voluntary thing, okay? No one can make you take your oath of allegiance. You have to willingly do it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, here's our activity. It's gonna be a fun time. You need a partner, preferably twos, okay, but if we have an odd number, we do have an odd number, so I'm gonna have one group of three. You're gonna come up with 10 questions.
Would be the group of
Hey,
three.
Jenna.
I don't care. You're gonna come up with 10, try and come up with 10, I need at least 8, questions about either Richmond or Kentucky, basic questions that you think everyone that lives in Richmond or Kentucky should know.
Are we turning these in?
You're gonna make it, you have to be able to answer the questions that you create, by the way, though. You can't just make up something that nobody's gonna know. So you have to,
It's about Richmond.
not only do you have to make the test, but you have to make the answer key as well. Anyway, then you're gonna swap with another group, alright? You're gonna take their test, and then you're gonna swap back and you're gonna grade each other, okay?
Cool,
So,
man.
Will you be my partner, please, sir?
Yeah, it says at least 8.
So- yeah.
Can I be a partner?
You said you were the group three.
Jenna, come in.
Can we move?
I was home.
Yeah, you can go ahead and find your partner.
He was voluntold.
Can we be a group of 3?
Nope, me and Gannon and Chance already called it.
You did not call it. You asked and you said, I don't care.
So we are.
That's fair. I did say I don't care.
So we are.
So,
Well, we're already all sitting together.
you need to be a group of 2 where that way we have more
You all have better handwriting.
tests.
You write it online?
Hey, y'all can, rock, paper, scissors for it.
Jenna, please
No,
don't
I'm
mess
running
up.
Jenna. I'm good at rock, paper, scissors.
Hey, if you need a Chromebook to like look up some facts about Richmond or Kentucky, feel free.
So,
Is that 1-0?
2. 1-1. 1-1.
1-1?
yeah!
Scissors never fails.
Scissors!
But we were already
Scissors
all
every
sitting
time.
together.
No cares. Nobody cares.
Shing, shing, shing.
I think the ones that were here the whole time, but I was just saying.
That's a good
Oh, true. Got you there.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
one
Are we
that
gonna put
they-
Richmond in the question?
point. You got overruled.
I said not the ones that
Put
they
it away,
were
fist bump.
about to do
You gotta do it.
conversation.
No, you have to.
Oh.
Yes.
I got the email, I was supposed to wait, and just come in and start
That
playing.
was awesome.
What is the university in Richmond?
Yeah.
Now we're.
Eastern Kentucky University. If you did.
You can do either one. You can pick. You can pick.
Alright, number 1.
This is
Richmond or
basically
Kentucky or like a
just
mixture of both, whatever you think like
Do we
is
wanna
What's
common.
like the water park? Yeah. What is the high school one? You can talk about Paradise. What is the big, what is the
I
park?
guess I'll answer the question.
Or like,
I mean, we don't have to answer.
Remember, you have to be able to answer your own questions, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I got one.
what is it called?
What is this?
This is where everybody gets to start. Like, there's.
Like, I just technically don't think we have that, and I don't know.
But I feel like if you. What is the local?
Yeah. But like,
And not Paris, other places.
No, it's only
state journey makes sense in state bridge.
The county, the county.
But it
Like, it's not local. It's how many people do you know that actually play Project How many?
I went to the museum in Corbin.
I have one for Kentucky.
I've never
So
had
it's
a Project one time. I want to so bad because I think
Yeah,
it's
like,
really
why does everyone go?
You're never.
I'm a Popeye guy.
Like, struggle to come up, you can get-
I'm a Louisiana style chicken.
I like a good,
are you on the floor?
Jane's local. Like, Jane's more local than.
What is the shopping center?
Okay, number 5.
Nobody's gonna see.
Queen or-
Yeah.
Alright,
There. Is this mine or?
Should we do who's our room?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I do not know, it's literally, the, turtle guy.
Mitch McDonald? No, it's not. It's not Mitch McDonald.
What, should I put what is Kentucky known for?
I'm like,
Bluegrass?
What's our nickname? What's our nickname? We're in Bluegrass State.
yeah.
Can we just work on a?
Hey, actually, make sure that you are putting your group's names on your paper, like, so that we know who, and then whoever you switch with, so like if you two switch groups,
What do you mean?
you're gonna put your names at the bottom saying that you took it.
Zags.
You put your name.
Zags. So small.
Okay, moving on. 6.
That's impressive.
Capital?
That's not even.
Yeah, what is the capital? What is?
That's what it is.
It's okay. We can make that vote.
Is capital spelled O-L?
I believe.
Everyone
Do you
said
think
New
you
York.
still consistent about LA?
Huh? Yeah.
Can I weigh that?
Alright, next question.
Shag.
I'm off section.
Yeah, they're gonna look back and be like,
Chandler, I need another one.
do something about LA, guys. I didn't even know that.
What did I, maybe for
Like, what did you do?
banana and some crackers.
Center? That's how it's spelled on the
I
side.
know.
That is how it's spelled on the sign.
Madison County.
No.
Okay, you drink that.
Oh, you could just be like, what's the university?
I feel like we should do something.
Well, we had the University of Kentucky, University of.
Oh,
you already put UofL.
Or you can do both.
No, but I'm just
I
saying,
don't
what's
know.
the university in Kentucky?
You
Be like, what are the, you'd be like, what are the two main universities?
Come on, Berea. Five. Four. Metropolitan State. Kentucky.
Wait, can I have a roll count?
Who's better, World War II?
Yeah,
I feel like we should
the
do
entire
something
test
about
depends on that answer.
They get it wrong, they fail.
We did.
Bourbon?
That question right there. was
What's
on
the main
time.
purpose?
What is that place called? No. It's, Buffalo Trace.
Do they need to be like super serious?
I feel like people feel like we can't,
Kind of fun.
and I feel like we can't.
I feel like what I ate was
Whatever you think is common knowledge to either Richmond or Kentucky.
It can be a
What else is
database.
Kentucky?
No,
What is
we're probably looking
another
for practical that way, just maybe not everybody has the same opinion.
No, I don't.
Or what is Kentucky?
As much as I wish I could say
Yeah,
that,
what is Kentucky?
you would say the other things in fact, people were Kentucky is bad.
That's not a factual question.
Wait. What's Kentucky's new food?
I don't know that. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it out.
Do we need to put 10?
What is Kentucky basketball?
So Frankfurt has the governor of Kentucky, Richmond has its own mayor. Mayor's, Blythe,
Like my shirt.
Nope.
Jim White?
Marvin on horse. Hey,
You said you did.
You guys want me to switch with?
when do we switch?
The golf course. What are the 3 golf courses?
Robert White?
Mr. Teacher,
Yeah.
when do we switch?
Like we should just.
Are y'all done?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go ahead and switch. If you want.
What's the?
What bad?
Oh my god. What's the?
Remember to put your name on there.
Are we writing on it? Like, our answers?
Yeah, your answers are.
Or the,
Who's the governor of?
Are y'all done?
we have 8.
You know that?
Can I have my pen? Wait, the golf.
May is the restroom.
I don't know.
Wait. Is it?
No.
No, I got a question. Your question makes sense. We don't have a governor, we have a mayor. Like mayor.
Yeah, but who is the governor of Richmond?
Mayor.
Who's the mayor of Madison County?
Oh, yeah, it's 'cause
Dayton too is the same person. Who's the governor of Richmond? Who's the mayor of Madison? The mayor of Madison County.
I think
Oh my god.
we did like.
The city has,
Richmond
You give
doesn't.
us
the city of Richmond has a mayor. The Madison County has a judge executive. The state of Kentucky.
Okay, then who's
Oh.
So, y'all are done. Hey, is there any other group that's done?
We can switch to 2 now.
I got you.
Just write it underneath.
Perfect.
Just write like 1 and then like answer on
Remember the name that you made?
I gotta write her name.
I just want judge, Luke.
It is
If you got like 6 or 7,
Put Judge
if you
Judy.
get one more,
I don't know how to spell
we
judge.
just roll with 6.
How do you spell judge?
I need one more than that.
Of what?
Are we just writing it like, can we just write like Gavin? Like under? Alright, we're just
That's when I'm going to that, but my dad made it work. Indianapolis, Sean is. Him and Gavin will come to fight. Gavin was telling him they just gotta, Kinley, Aaron Kinley's telling him what, that you gotta move on to. Sean started cussing him out.
Wait, no, because Maria.
Yeah, you got 7.
How many, Chandler, what do you mean, there's 3.
What is the
I
name?
know.
Coffee shop?
Yeah, 3. Purdy's.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's also, that's A's. Purdy's is only in Richmond.
Purdy's is not only Richmond.
Yes, it is. Chandler knows Purdy's, okay? She goes there a lot. Born and raised in Purdy.
Hey Gavin.
Chandler goes Dear God. Interstate exits. How did no one know that?
Oh,
It's easy,
wait.
just count them.
1,
Are y'all done
2,
over here?
3, 4.
Okay.
5. Bucky's. EKU. Coddle. Food Straight.
No.
What? Oh, the one after Food Straight. There's like 2 on the
What?
How many middle schools are in Richmond?
3.
They,
4.
But we didn't put our names on our thing.
I did. I put them on.
How many middle schools?
Who is the governor?
There's not 4.
Model. You can't ask him anything.
You just asked and answer, right? So we get one because they asked.
Region.
But not the
No, the region.
Oh,
Third
region
Kentucky legislative branch.
No, that's for sports. That's for sports.
It was really on the last.
I know. 6 regions. Are we in the blue cross?
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, I was thinking 11.
Not that I think that's common knowledge. But like, I know the answer.
I'm going Robbie Bly.
Frank Kirby.
Frank Hart.
Okay, we'll grade yours.
Yeah, I don't know. How many are there supposed to be?
I need to grade the paper. Pain. Taken by.
They gave me, she gave me a dirty look. Why would you do that? It's gotta be you.
I want to grade it.
She looks like a Chick-fil-A person.
Well, the Chick-fil-A.
I'm just like it's not Kane.
Chick-fil-A, it's gotta be Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
She gave me
but
the eye,
that's-
she went,
Okay, you can't do Chick-fil-A because that's so unlocal and ranch.
it's gotta be
Okay.
KFC.
Cane's is local.
No,
It's
not.
to Kentucky.
You're right.
To southern states, it's local, right?
It's in the Midwest too. They have it in
Chick-fil-A is
Indiana.
everywhere, Cane's is just.
So is Kane.
Chick-fil-A is literally everywhere.
Kane's is literally in
Stand
Indiana.
on
Yes, it
business.
is.
Cane's is not
I'll stand on
a
business. I'll stand on business.
North.
Yeah,
Stand on
Cane's is
business.
north.
Zaxby's is
Hey
south.
Gavin, what's up, bro?
Well, Chick-fil-A is literally everywhere. Cane's
Hey
is
Chandler, good morning.
Kane's is
So,
in state.
no, I'm not.
Kane's is in state.
Hey, Model's a private school.
It's on that KHSA.
Robert,
You look up on KHSA.
Actually, the mayor, and they.
100?
Wait, no.
Madison,
We don't-
Madison County has a judge. executive.
Yeah, we don't have a mayor.
It's a judge executive. His name is Reagan
That's why you
Taylor.
switched the question. I helped you. I did you a favor. I know, but I don't know.
Representative democracy.
I've got it. I've already graded half.
Did somebody kill themselves in the local Walmart? So that's a question that we can ask. Did somebody kill themselves in the local Walmart? Yes. Y'all got a 2 out of 10. You got a 6 out of 10.
You got that.
You got less than 2. Alright, 5 and 9. Alright, what's number 5?
You switched your answer.
No, that was. Oh!
Can you let me have my chair?
They cheated on the. They cheated. They switched their answer.
Take away your chair,
Just like completely took it out.
Citizenship or what?
a right to bring.
Randy, don't do that. You're trying to
What's the question? I'm very interested on this question.
No, I mean, Chick-fil-A is better than Cane's. No, it's not. You like salty chicken? The chicken is never been salty. In my life. Is the bread ever toasted?
I have tiny hands.
Do not.
I will say though, it's too expensive.
But also, like, those are just
Most cheap Richmond.
$11. No, it's like $13.
Should I get my cellular device?
And a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, somebody can mine. You can mine.
Yeah.
I paid for it. I got it for $178, so.
I can't believe you used that much.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I can't read this.
What chest is this?
I already turned my test in.
Chance to grab my phone.
You guys grab my phone? No one's ever grabbed my phone from me before.
Thank you.
I'm flying your lunch now. On the road again. On the road again. Well,
Punch this dude in the face.
don't touch me, man. Don't touch me in my face.
Just got one of those faces.
We're gonna go ahead and reset the classroom, okay, get back to our seats.
I got 2 chicken pot pies.
Any Chromebooks put away as well.
There you go, man.
Time ass, man.
Do you want some lotion? I look so bad.
Do you want some lotion? I want to smell it.
Turn, Tony. You fall into your crony, sir? Sir, you fall into your crony. Just make sure you do that.
You have to rub it in.
Yeah, you fall into your crony. You fall into your crony.
Some of these are really good questions.
Like what?
Thank you.
Like what's the drink of Kentucky?
How did Richmond get its name?
I don't know.
Oh, I have no idea.
Is that a no?
No,
a guy.
It's the Colonel something Richmond.
Colonel Sanders.
Based off of Richmond, Virginia.
I thought it was
That's
based.
not.
No, it was based off some dude.
We got it off of.
No, some dude came from
Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia, and named it after.
What is
What?
the state
Yeah.
motto?
It's starting looking good.
You're evil.
That is not the state motto.
United we stand, united we fall.
There you go.
Why is it me? Why is it me?
It's on our flag. It's on our flag. United we stand,
Yeah.
united we fall. It's on the
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You know, you go back to your seats and we're not late for this stuff.
What's the state drink of Kentucky?
LA.
State drink of Kentucky?
It's LA.
That's
I'm
tragic.
trying to get the food, baby.
Nope.
Is it not LA?
It's whiskey.
Why is it me?
I mean, state beverage that's non-alcoholic. Obviously, it's bourbon.
Guys, that was
Not whiskey,
before I was
but bourbon.
I feel it's kind of
Whiskey is
I don't know, it's just portraits over the year.
They're all with Jen.
Yeah.
the what?
That's cute though, Chandler. But don't do
I
anything.
thought you were talking about your sister.
Keep it on video. What?
I mean, I'm not
Those
gonna lie, they are on the
pictures.
screen.
Oh, I'm keeping that.
One of them's normal, the other one doesn't talk.
Oh my god.
Amy has a problem with it, which is.
Can you do this?
She does?
Are there any questions about citizenship or the test that you're gonna have to take next week?
Wait, we have citizenship next week?
Yeah, it's a big one, we gotta take it.
If we pass the test, do we get it? Are you like grading us on the percentage we got on the test? Mr. President.
Guys, when you get his birthday, would you give it her?
Sir? Now we're getting a grade on the test, that'd be good.
50 people like your post.
I would study like you were. Try and get a 10 out of 10.
Mine too. I was
You have to get a 6 out of 10.
I want more than that. I want 25 on one board.
So they give you 100 to study from, and then they pick 10 at random.
Guys, I can barely study 5 on mine.
I give up. No,
Look, it's Cooper.
Does that mean we
That
gotta?
was so good.
Wait, how many kids you got?
100 questions.
For real?
Yeah.
Do I have to do it?
Look.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
We gotta.
Is this Jenna?
I'll just take mine. You just have my sister.
On messages.
Number 1029. It's Walker BTW. Today, 6:58 WYD. Getting ready for school. At 7:25. Did you tag us in the TikTok? I think so. Did you post it? Yeah.
Hey, Alice, have you think the veterans today?
He said you didn't tag me BTW.
Yes, you did.
I could care less.
Did you not?
I don't even know.
What's your name?
I probably don't. I
Me.
don't think I've
You're definitely not a veteran.
Riley's a veteran.
At what?
She fought in Vietnam.
Okay, so I didn't.
She fought against some red flags. Hey man,
Tag cards.
you're a veteran.
That's so real.
What is your?
I fought my own war.
Alright, wait, quick,
Golden Brag.
hey, hold on, who's from Richmond in here?
Me, sir, me.
Like born in Richmond.
Born in Richmond,
I
born
was
in
born in
Madison County.
Lexington.
Now, technically, I was birthed in Lexington.
I'll take it. Sir, I'll take it.
I was born in Lexington.
Have a great day.
Thanks. Her name's Miss Grimes.
Who's who?
Miss Grimes.
Yeah, no, I don't trust.
I don't want to know.
Yo.